Welcome back, Light Up Literature family. Today we are tackling fragments and run-ons, something that's super common in our writing. So, first, let's identify what they are. Sentences must have a subject and a predicate and express a complete thought. We can't just say he is, that's a subject and a predicate, but that's not giving us anything. He is what? He is fun. He is talkative. He is what? So, when we're dealing with fragments, our two most common errors are going to be fragments and run-ons. Fragments are missing parts. They're either missing the subject, the verb, or both, or what's actually happening, the whole gist of what's happening. Now, run-ons, that's where you've got two or more independent clauses just jammed together, either without punctuation or with the incorrect punctuation. You're just ramming them together, hoping it works. So let's take a look at a fragment. So we already mentioned that it is it's missing something. So it's either missing our subject, our verb, or our incomplete idea. So we've got because he was late. Well, this is a great beginning to a complex sentence because we've got our dependent clause, but that cannot stem. I can't just walk up to you and be like, because he was late. You're going to be like, well, okay, what about that? So we're going to change this up. So because he was late, comma, he missed the bus, period. So that gives us a whole sentence, complete information. Now, when we're looking at these, let's look at ran down the street. If you have to ask who ran down the street, we got to add some information. We're missing something. All right. The boy who in the park, all right, what did the boy in the park do? Like, what do we need to know about this boy in the park? Was he a menace? Did he help an old lady across the street? Did he rescue a puppy? So what's going on with this boy who was in the park? We need to know. All right. Now we've got when she got home. This is one of those dependent clauses again. We need to say, it says what happened when she got home. So when she got home, okay, what'd she do? Take a nap? Have ice cream? Maybe Reese cup sprinkles on top? I'm loving the idea, but we have to fix this stuff. All right, so there are three specific methods to fixing fragments. You either add the missing subject or verb, you attach a fragment to a complete sentence, which is your dependent to independent, making it a complex sentence. So, while I was sleeping, all right, that's a great dependent clause. We're going to replace that period with a comma. While I was sleeping, comma, my cat knocked over the lamp. Yikes. Now, a run-on sentence is where we have just jammed two sentences or two independent clauses together. Sometimes it's even more than two. So our example says, she loves pizza. She eats it every day. I'm with her on the pizza, but we got to fix this sentence. She loves pizza, comma, so she eats it every day. That's where we've got our conjunction, our comma and our conjunction, making it a compound sentence. Now, fused sentences and comma slices are two types of run-on sentences. So fused sentences is where we just jam two sentences together, no punctuation. I went to the store. It was closed. All right, we're missing either a period, a comma, and a conjunction. We've got to fix this up. I went to the store, comma, but our conjunction, it was closed. Now, comma slices are when we almost get there. We're not fusing them. We're throwing that comma in there, but we can't just throw a comma with two independent thoughts. We have to make it a compound sentence and throw a conjunction in there that matches. I love to read, comma. I go to the library often. All right, so what do we need to add here? I love to read, comma, so I go to the library often. All right, three ways of fixing run-ons. We've got use a period. At the end of each independent clause, throw your period, you're good to go. Second method is using a comma and a coordinating conjunction, one of your fanboys, and that makes it a compound sentence. She was tired, comma, so she went to bed. Now our third method is using a semicolon. You have to be a little careful with this because those two sentences have to be really directly related, otherwise it won't be right. But in this example, it works. She was tired, semicolon, she went to bed. So that works. So let's look at our tips and tricks. Read the sentence out loud for a fragment. Does it sound unfinished? If you're asking who or what, we need some more information there. Run-on sentences, try reading the sentence slowly and see if you naturally pause. If you naturally pause to think for a second, probably need some punctuation there. And if it's too long, break it in half. Nobody wants a paragraph long sentence. Let's do this. All right, practice. Which of these are fragments? Fix them. After we finish lunch, the dog running in the yard, I saw a rainbow after the storm. All right. After we finished lunch, comma, we took a nap. Complex sentence. Whoop, whoop, we got it. The dog running in the yard barked loudly. So what happened? What was the dog doing? We've got our subject, the dog, and he was running, but what was he doing other than running in the yard? He was barking loudly. And then our third one, I saw a rainbow after the storm. Well, that one's good to go. Check mark. Let's keep getting it. All right, our next practice. Which of these are run-ons? Fix them. She ran to the store. She forgot her wallet. So we're missing, that's a compound sentence. So we've got our run-on where they're just jammed up together, fused. We've got to add our comma and conjunction to make it a proper compound sentence. We played outside, comma, so now we've got comma, the sun was shining. Well, this is our comma splice, so we gotta throw in that and to make this a compound sentence as well. I love tacos because they are delicious. This is a perfectly curated and delicious way to make a complex sentence. I love tacos, independent clause, because they are delicious, dependent, perfectly punctuated. Good job. All right, our challenge. Go ahead and pause the video, write your answers, and unpause when you are ready to check them. And I'll see you on the other side. All right. Number 1, even though I was late, we're going to replace that period with a comma. I completed the presentation, period. We've got a great complex sentence. The cat meowed while the dog barked. So that was one way to fix it, and that made it a complex sentence. Now we have another way to make it a compound sentence. The cat meowed, comma, and the dog barked, period. So that's our compound sentence. And then the last one, while I was walking home, comma, I saw a huge dog, comma, but it was friendly. So this is one of those super fancy ones that's called a compound complex sentence. There'll be more videos on those by themselves. All right, you have done excellent. Remember, fragments are missing things, and run-ons are when we're just jamming too many ideas together and too many independent thoughts together without punctuation or conjunctions. So if you need more practice, visit lightupLiterature.com. Otherwise, if you're my kiddos, go ahead and go into your curriculum and let's get some practice done. All right, until next time, stay safe, healthy, and happy. Bye.